You're good.
Okay.
Should be good to go.
Yeah. Thank you.
The floor is mine.
It's yours.
Okay, well, how's everyone doing today? Nice to meet everybody. We're gonna get into this. And I see we have a small room here, but I'm pretty animated. I'm gonna make this as exciting as possible, but more importantly, this is serious business what we're gonna chat about because the relationship you have with your database, your local community, your personal brand, all of these things have never been more important. But just by a show of hands, really quick, how many people have had this happen to them before? Someone you know, friend, family, aunt, uncle, whoever, someone forgot you were in real estate. And the first question I want you guys to ask yourself is why? Did they really forget? Did they not trust you? Why didn't hire you? What was really present? And what was sort of happening there? Because that's what we're going to talk about today is really how to run an attraction based business, absent of prospecting, door knocking, cold calling, and doing all the things that, let's be honest, we don't really like doing personally. So I usually don't like talking about myself. I actually hate it. But my name is Mike Cuevas. I have been licensed since 2002. I'm a freaking dinosaur in real estate. But in the last 5, 10 years, what I've been doing is creating a lot of content, real estate marketing, and creating a lot of videos, Facebook ads, you name it, for people all over the country. And I'm co-creator of Sweet Assist, which is a platform that you guys have in your office right now. But more importantly, you guys actually have a system inside of there that makes everything I'm going to talk about today very easy. So we're going to get in through and talking about how to build a personal brand first. And I like to start these at the very, very, very beginning. And if you guys have questions, please go ahead and type in the chat. We will stop. We'll make this interactive. And then I'm going to share with you what your leadership over your brokerage has put in place for you guys, which is pretty damn cool. So we got a lot of cool things to share with you today. But very first and foremost, I want a show of hands. Go ahead and type it in the chat. Where's business really coming from for you? Where's the number one source of business? Because what I can share with you is that the vast majority of business doesn't come from strangers. It doesn't come from leads. It doesn't even come from prospecting. And I'm going to prove it to you right now. None of these sources, they even come from online. To be honest with you, I'm really focused on talking about where does business actually come from for a real estate agent today. And I've been tracking these stats for the last, like I said, I'm a dinosaur, but 10 to 15 years, and they haven't changed. Literally, they haven't changed. The way someone hires an agent hasn't changed since I've been in this industry. And the question is how do you get someone to hire you or better yet, return to you? So these are where sellers have found their agents. Right there, you could see there's 64% are referred to them or they previously used them in the past. And with buyers, you could see the top two numbers right there. About 53% of people were referred to or used that buyer's agent in the past. But whatever way you want to chop these numbers up, over 74% of people close transactions. These are people that you get paid on. Don't come from people you don't know. They come from people you already know, you've used in the past, or you somehow, somewhere along the way, personally met. That's where the vast majority of business comes from. Now, why is this important? Because the business is right in front of you. So often we find we're trying to go out there and find the next shiny object. We're trying to find the next lead generation system, the next bit of technology that's really going to make or break our business. But the reality is that business is right in front of you and it comes from people you already know. The question is how do you really attract it? Well, that's what we're chatting about today. We're going to be talking for about 20 to 30 minutes specifically on how we're doing this. But I'm going to share with you how to farm your database versus relationships so that when somebody hears the term real estate, they think of you, your name, your brand. And this is extremely important because the problem I think so many people have is like, well, what do I talk to my database about? What are you going to say? Talk about interest rates, market updates, turn back the clock emails? Let's be honest, it's a little boring. Nobody wants to talk about real estate unless they're in the market to buy real estate, aren't they? What are we talking about? It doesn't mean you don't talk to your network or your database or you create content on social media. It just means that you change with how you do it. So let's get out of real estate really quick and let's just talk about what would happen if you stop talking to your significant other, your wife, your spouse. What would happen? Go ahead and type into the chat. What would happen if you stop talking to your significant other? What would happen to their relationship? Well, they'd go cheat on you. They'd be tired of you. You would break up. You might get a divorce. Well, the same thing happens when you stop talking to your database, your own network, your past clients. 80% of buyers' names forgot, or 80% of home buyers, forgot their agent's name after 6 months. in post transaction. And it's very difficult to build a referral based business when people don't remember your first name. Now, how you stay in touch with them is exactly what we're chatting about on here. And nothing I'm going to share with you here is going to be based off of theory or mathematics. And when I'm talking about marketing your database, I'm not trying to generate a lead. Everyone focuses on trying to generate leads with their database. But have you guys ever heard the term commission breath before? You ever heard the term when someone's just like buy, sell, just listed, just sold, just sold? If that's all you talk about, people eventually tune you out. Doesn't mean you stop talking. All right. And when I'm creating content or I'm trying to market my database, I'm not trying to generate a lead. What I am trying to do is generate the attention of them. I want everyone to know who it is I am and what I do so that when they hear the term real estate, top of mind brand awareness is what comes to mind, because the formula is very simple. Create content, content creates conversations, conversations creates trust, trust leads to people reaching out to you. It's that simple. That's really all this is. And 80% of people hire the first agent they speak with. That's why that's the name of the game. Be first of mind, first top of mind, or be the first one they meet with. And that's when you win. There's somebody probably in your office or your local geographic area. You guys are in Arizona, right? So who's in your local geographic area? I want you to think of one agent in that local geographic area that you're at. And there's somebody there that's kicking your butt. They're just crushing it. And you're like, why is this person selling more houses than me? They're not smarter than me. They're not better than me. I know I can negotiate better. You might even be better looking. It doesn't matter. Why are they generating more business than you are currently? 9.9 times out of 10, it's because they just have more attention than you do at this time. They're not better agent or have any advantage other than attention. And that's typically what we see, because none of this stuff, like I said earlier, is going to be based upon mathematics. It's going to be based upon theories. And this is how the numbers work. So if I want you guys to remember anything, I want you to write these numbers down today, because these are statistically, mathematically true since I started tracking these. But it's about 10 to 15% of the population moves each and every year, and 100% of the population knows someone that they can refer you to. So I want you to go ahead and grab the phone that's sitting somewhere near your desk. I'm guessing mine's right here. And I want you to guess how many contacts are inside of that phone right now that you have. Now, for time's sake, I'm just going to go ahead and say there's 1,000 contacts in a phone. All right. But if that were true, if I have 1,000 people inside of this phone, well, 100 to 150 of them are statistically moving in the next 12 months. And that's a mathematical fact. But none of them even know it. Most of them don't even know they're moving yet. Some are going to have a kid. Some are going to get a promotion. Some are going to lose their job. Some are going to travel across the country and relocate. Life events happen, and when they do, people move. But what's more exciting about that is out of the people in my phone, 100% of them have someone that they could introduce me to. And this is going to be true of every single channel that you have. This is also true of your Facebook friends. How many Facebook friends do you have? When I have an agent tell me, oh, I only did 6 deals off of Facebook, I'm like, you're a closet agent. Why is that true? Well, if you have 500 people that you're connected with on Facebook, roughly 50 to 60 of them are moving in the next 12 months. But 100% of those 500 people have a referral for you. So if you've only attracted 6 deals off your Facebook account, you're a closet agent. These are the numbers, and they don't lie. Now, if people move every 6 to 9 years, go ahead and do the math. I used to practice in Chicago, and I used to work in the city markets, River North, if you're familiar with the area, all the cool neighborhoods that you see on TV. But there's a difference between working in the city markets as opposed to working in the suburban markets. In the city markets, because we lived in like a concrete jungle, we call it, everyone lives in condos, and people would outlive those properties a lot quicker. I knew that in the city markets that people would move every 3 to 5 years, whereas in the suburban markets, it was 6 to 9. So I could literally look at my phone, my contacts, my database, and determine how many of them are going to be moving each and every year. And the turnover was much higher in the city than it was in the suburbs. And that's why I focused my business in the city. Now, regardless of where you're at in the country, you guys are in Arizona, how many times do people move? Well, it's every 6 to 9 years. And that's just a matter of how many people that are in your network, who are they going to use when they move? Because 80% of them hire the first person they meet with. That is the math behind what I'm talking about. And you don't need a huge group of people. I don't need you on bus stops. I don't need you on billboards talking to 2 million people. I just need you owning the 200 to 250 that you'd invite to your wedding or funeral if you had an unlimited budget. Okay. But here's the next thing I always hear. Oh, but my database already knows what I do for a living. If they did, you would have attracted a lot more deals than 6 out of your Facebook friends. So I want you to do the math. Does your database really know what you do for a living? And I'm talking about all of them. People that you would walk past in the grocery store, say hello to, add them all up, because let's do the math right here while we're on this call. Go into your phone, take your phone contacts, take your Instagram followers, your Facebook friends, anyone that you're connected with. And what you want to do is gather up that total amount of people or relationships and be honest with yourself. Do you really have a relationship with that person? Well, 10 to 15% of those total combined effort of people there have moved in the last year, and 100% of them would have at least have one client they can refer you to. Now, do your numbers match up? Because statistically, that's how many deals were sitting right in front of you. Now, people always ask, well, what's the difference? Why is the single mom in her bedroom doing TikTok videos, crushing the professional team of agents that's got a full staff, an administrator? They even are all wearing suits. Why does the mom by herself with a cell phone do more business than them? It's because of attention. More people know what she does than what knows what they done. And more importantly, she's more connected with the people that she knows, which is also the key. Authenticity is contagious, folks. And there's no easier place than just to put your face in front of the people you already know. But this is where everyone gets stuck. What do you say without talking about real estate? Am I going to have commission breath? I don't want to talk about interest rates. That's boring. Market updates. Well, I've done that way too many times. I don't want to do that anymore either. What do you send them? How often do you actually need to touch each and every relationship to stay on top of mind? And you're not being sleazy. You're not just begging for business, because let's be honest, that feels awkward as well. And let's get out of real estate. This isn't anything new. What I'm talking about is farming your database through multiple channels, taking an omnipresent approach to being top of mind. So when people hear your name, they think of you naturally. And if you guys remember this store, I think they actually went out of business, but they're owned by the same conglomerate as a Buy Buy Baby. There's Best Buy. They all do the same marketing plan. And what they do is they farm you with 20% off coupons. You guys might have some of these in your kitchen drawers. Bed Bath & Beyond does this as well. Then they follow you around the internet with social media ads. And they also email you the same damn coupons. And the reason is why. It's because they generate more sales marketing their past customers than marketing people they've never met with before. It's absolutely true in real estate as well, because your database is what you monetize. And your database buys over 2 to 5 houses over the course of their lifetime. So I've never spiked the football when I closed a house. I spiked the football when I get my third referral off someone I sold a house to 4 years ago. We're playing the long game. And if you really looked at your entire network, I'm talking about people you'd invite to your wedding or funeral, each one of them is going to buy an average of 3 to 5 houses over the course of their lifetime. It's either be with you or somebody else. But if that's true, how much is every relationship worth to you? You know, that's what it comes down to. This is just math at the end of the day. The key is reminding people versus telling them that you're in real estate. And this is where most people struggle. Before I go into some examples, how do you guys, what's your biggest struggle? Let's start with social media. And go ahead and type in the chat. Why aren't you posting more on social? Because I have not yet to see an agent that's consistent on social, like all the time, not crushing it. Is there a correlation there? Or no, it's because the agent that is consistent on social media is always crushing it, because they have the attention of the people they know. And that's true in any business, folks. So anyone stuck on what to do on social, I want to give you guys a couple different examples, because there's all different types of content that you could go out and create, isn't there? What do you create? You want to get into more of a reminding versus telling status, if this makes sense. Each one of the pieces of content you see right here are 4 different types of pieces of content. All of them remind people that whoever's on the video here or the picture, that they're in real estate. Top right picture, this is just me taking a picture with my team. Hey, me and my team are out having a couple drinks, taking them out to eat, blah, blah, blah. We had a long week of recording videos. Great. That's just a gentle reminder to people of what I do for a living without having to get up on a soapbox and tell them that. If I'm creating content on short form videos, I'm doing a video right here on the NAR News. Well, that's just what we call a green screen video. Stories, we're doing behind the scenes. Hey, here's what I just did. I was just shooting this video. That's stories, a different type of content. And then we have videos, like content. There's no shortage of what to create on social. The shortage is like, how do you remind versus tell people you're in real estate? So let's dig into it a little bit further. First and foremost, when you're creating content, I don't even care what people create anymore. I just care that you're omnipresent. I care that your face is everywhere all the time because I know 10 to 15% of the people that see your content are moving in the next 12 months. And those are the only two numbers that matter. But you have to remain top of mind, especially on social media, because it's a very busy world. Now, where am I going to put content I would create for social media? You're going to put them on all your social media platforms. Basically, if you have a profile, then you need to be posting there. This is going to be your personal page, your Facebook business page, although I don't think you need a business page anymore for a lot of reasons. Cover that at the end. Facebook groups you might be in. But what's working right now on social is short form videos. Short form videos are what the algorithm is working on or is working. It's what people are showing. But here's the mistake that so many people are making is that did you know that when you post on your personal page, only about 15 to 18% of your quote unquote friends see it? So I'm going to repeat 15 to 18% of your quote unquote friends see your content on your personal page. That means about 80% of people that have potential referrals for you, people that are potentially moving for you, aren't going to see your content. Your business page is worse. It's like 5 to 8% reach on a business page, which means nobody's seeing your content. If you want your content to be seen or you want it to work, it's got to be placed in front of people. And you could do that through either A, running ads, B, getting more creative. Short form video is what's working right now. But without getting into details, I want you just to do the math here. If you were to go ahead and post consistently, let's just say you did 2 posts a month or a week, 8 posts a month, and you did that for 3, 4 months in a row, and you had a total view count of around 10,000 eyeballs, which is very easily doable. Well, do the math. 100% of those eyeballs have a referral for you, and 10 to 15% of them are moving themselves. 80% of people will hire the first person they meet with, period. That's how it works and why it works. Nobody wants to go out there and find a new realtor or interview a million different realtors. All they want to do is just know the one they're going to work with and go out and get them. All right. Social media needs to be consistent, and you need to have a minimum, I would say, of 5 to 10 real estate reminders a month. But social is just one channel. And this is where the biggest difference is. So many people today are marketing themselves on social, but then they're not marketing themselves off of social. And because the reach, you only reach 15% of people on your personal pages on social, you have to do outside things to run an attraction-based business. Or you could run a lot of ads. There's really 2 ways to go about it. What I want you to realize here is that this is just about eyeballs and attention. The more present you are in social, the more content the more clients you're going to attract. Now, I want to get off of social because I could talk an hour on that, and I want to talk about the importance of video email. There's a lot of different ways you can email your database, but video email has, for the last 5 to, I don't know, 7, 8 years, we've been tracking this, has always been way more, call it way more profitable. Why? Because it just gets a lot more eyeballs. But here's the point I want to make first. If you have, first, you have to have an email list. And how many of you, by show of hands, have an email list of people and past clients that you're actively staying engaged with? Are you nurturing people on your email list? And this should be an email comprised of past clients, families, friends, anyone you'd invite to your wedding or funeral. You've heard me say that a couple times. And all I'm after is just staying on top of mind of relationships, people I'd say hello to in the grocery store if I were walking past it. And this list doesn't need to be huge. It might be 200 people, might be 250, it might be 100. It doesn't matter. Okay. It's the matter, or what matters is that is a quality list full of people that know, like, trust, and already like and love you in some cases. Now, if you are to nurture that email list, what kind of content would you go out and send them? Very simple. When you're nurturing an email list, the branding on the email will tell them you're in real estate. Therefore, you don't need to. I video emailed holiday greetings to my database for 3 years in a row, and I attracted a boatload of referrals, literally just saying happy holiday. All I needed to do was just remain present, and it would take me maybe 10 minutes a month. I've also video emailed my database a local business owner restaurant series. They loved that content, and it also crushed it with that. I've emailed my database or clients we've had. We used to do this on behalf of clients. We did the same thing. They all crushed it. The point being is that when you're marketing and you're sending emails, the magical formula is just putting your face on the email and talking about whatever you want. It doesn't have to be about real estate. Okay. It is that simple, and there's not much more to go into it on it. Local market updates, new restaurant openings, holiday greetings, new parks opening. Anytime there's a real estate related newsworthy topic, then I would talk about real estate. 1 to 2 times a month. That's it. Most people do it just 1 time a month. Now, the key to your email, though, is not the content, which is why I'm saying I don't really care what you email. The key to the email is your subject line. It can't say real estate market update. It can't be boring. It just needs to be a little bit interesting. The best subject line I've ever used is I love you, and that's for a Valentine's Day email. I love you for sending me all of your referrals. If no one else told you they loved you today on this Valentine's Day, well, your realtor just did. Thank you so much. But on a serious note, here are a couple places you may want to take your significant other to this weekend. That's a very, very easy video email to nurture my database. All right. The key is personable, be personable, be authentic. And this is, if you want to write this down, these were my video email excuses. 9 holidays a year, 2 market updates a year. And if I do that, that gives me about 12 video emails a year. Now, the open rate on these is what's crazy, is that the open rate on these is national average is about 13%. When we're running video emails with decent subject lines, we're seeing a 40% open rate. Okay. So I want you to go back and do the math on your own. How many people do you have on an email list? Of your email list, 10 to 15% of them are moving, and 100% of them have a referral for you. Now, direct mail is a third channel that I like farming my database with. And this is going to be anyone, again, past clients, people I have a very strong relationship with. And most importantly, you guys, one of the best people to farm direct mail with are the people that are closest to you. Okay. This is your friends, your family, people you've gone to college with. Those are usually the biggest disappointments of people who forget you're in real estate, but that's usually because you're not doing a good enough job of reminding them, because they will 100% refer and do business with you. Again, the content strategy on here is are very simple. We send holiday greeting cards, fun facts, gifts. What I don't send are just listed and just sold, not to my database, because I hate talking about work. Once a month is more than enough. But the key with direct mail, guys, is that you get a 100% deliverability rate. 100% of the people that get your direct mail are going to physically engage with it before they put it in the trash bin. And that's why it works, because it's the exact same statistics. Now, I want to show you what I just sort of walked you through very briefly. And here's how this model works when we're talking about building a brand off of our relationships. We take one database here, collective group of people you invite to your wedding or funeral, and we send them 1 to 1.5 video emails a month. This averages out to be 18 video email touches a year. We send that same list 1 direct mail touch a year or a month, which equals 12 direct mail touches a year. And then we recommend a minimum of 10 social media reminders a month, which comes out to be 120 different posts a year. When we do this collectively, all this really does is just farms our database so we're top of mind brand awareness. This entire system is what is now available to all of you guys inside of Referral Suite. And what I'm going to share with you guys is a video on how Referral Suite works, because it's something that you guys already have in your office. Any questions you could type in right here. And what I'm going to do is just play this video really quick. And this will show you faster than I can explain it, what you guys now have access to within your office. In just a minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how Referral Suite helps you generate more referrals and repeat business. Referral Suite is an all-in-one tool focused on one thing, a place for you to manage, grow, nurture, and market your Rolodex of relationship through multiple channels, being direct mail, video email, and social media. Our first tool is our social media calendar. All you need to do going forward as a member is simply check your social media calendar Grab your instructions, then customize your content, then post it. You never need to think about what to do or say on social media ever again. And when it comes to email marketing your database, Referral Suite also provides a video email system to create engaging emails to your database. All you need to do is once a month is check your content calendar right here. We'll give you the subject line, the email, the copy, and even the video script to record right inside our software. So all you need to do is send. And our direct mail, set it and forget it, monthly automation is so simple. All you need to do is simply pick a campaign, you set it, and then you forget it. Each month, your active direct mail list that's being hosted inside a Referral Suite receive an automated piece of mailing from you. But Referral Suite is also a one-stop shop for all of your branded materials, from signage, greeting cards, neighborhood farming campaigns, social media graphics, flyers, just to name a few, plus even customizable listing marketing kits, which are automated with the push of a button and synced to your local MLS. Plus, all members get access in just a couple of minutes. All right. So, let me get my sound back. And does that sound better? Am I back now? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you guys all have access to this entire system. And the reason why we're having this call today is because your leadership over at your brokerage wants you guys to have access to the system and know so that you guys know where it's at. And none of this stuff is mandatory. This is all optional for you. So what I'm going to do is answer questions and walk you through sort of what Referral Suite is in a nutshell, but walk you through what it can do for you. Now, the Referral Suite is something that's going to be right inside of your already existing suite. You guys might be referred to as Suite Assist. Once you log in there, you're going to see a Referral Suite icon, and you could simply unlock it if need be. Now, the only thing Referral Suite does is it helps you farm your database. There's technology. This is ongoing group coaching, and I'm going to walk you through the features of it. And one of the first things that we do for anybody that comes into Referral Suite is you have 2 onboarding calls with it. One onboarding call is, hey, make sure you know what to do first, but there's going to be some instructions, and you're going to also need to gather your network or your database, your Rolodex of relationships, so that we can upload it into the system. In the first 30 days, we just want you to do 2 things. 1 is attend the onboarding calls, and 2, attend the group coaching calls, and 3, upload your database into the system, because once it is, then it's pretty simple. You could start using all of the different features inside of it. Some of the things that you'll see in those first 30 days, you're going to have access to a bunch of courses that will now be available to you once you unlock Referral Suite. And probably one of the most beneficial things of our membership area has really been our group coaching. You guys can attend these now. You get 2 coaching calls a month. Those are directly with me, and sometimes I'll bring on other vendors, but we're your content coach. You're going to get stuck, and people are going to have a lot of different questions, and that's why we have these calls. So you guys have coaching calls available to you now. You guys now have content creation basically done for you, and then you have it all done within your system. Now, typically what our membership fees run for this is that Referral Suite is a fully functioning product, but this is not what you guys have to pay. Granted, you wanted to go ahead and take on a membership, but we normally charge $497 orientation, and then it's $97 a month. But the way that it works with you guys is that you guys have a $0 orientation, and it's $60 a month only. And that is your only cost to go ahead and use the system. This is courtesy of your broker. And it's just a value add that they want to give through to you guys to help you increase production. That's really it. There's really no other ifs, ands, or buts or any crazy details for it. Now, here's who this works for, because I've implemented this with several different teams. In my past life, I had 4 brokerages, 4 teams. And where I got stuck with my team members is I was always really good at increasing production. But the only way I increased production is I would take somebody's database or their book of relationships, and then I would farm them on their behalf. And then everyone started producing. Now, I share that with you because I want you to see if it's going to work for you or not. And it generally works for just about anybody who does it. But this is how you build an attraction-based business, all right? You have to have a database. You need to have people that we need to put your content and your face in front of. And as long as you have those 2 things, then you're fantastic. I mean, that's really what's involved. Marketing and real estate and lead generation, it's never been very difficult, you guys. Just focus on owning the people you already know and they already know you. And it's that simple, which means you just have to be dedicated. You need to be willing to implement video. A lot of our coaching and training will involve you using short form videos, but you also need to be willing to be on video to do video email to your database. If you're not willing to learn something new, then it's not going to work. You have to be disciplined. The good news is it doesn't take a lot of time out of your membership areas at all because or out of your day. I mean, it's 30 to 45 minutes a month because most of the stuff's automated. We automate the direct mail and we automate the emails, just you sending a video, and really that's it. Most of the work for this is just you creating content on social media, but we basically give you a swipe file to go ahead and do it. Now, you'll see the screen I have right here, and there's a couple slides. You're going to see where my mouse is. It says Referral Suite. If you logged into your dashboard, you're going to see that that is locked right now. But if you did unlock it, it would open up, and that's when you would be charged a $60 fee. Now, once you are a member of Referral Suite, you're going to see a bunch of other features open up to you. And what you're looking at is one of those. That includes all of our training. There's different training modules, there's different presentations and stuff like that for our members. So that's what Referral Suite is in a nutshell. What I'd like to do is just open this up for Q&As. I see a couple inside of here, but overall, do you guys, did this make sense? I want you, whether you join Referral Suite or not, what I really want you to get here is you have to stay in front of the database and the relationships that we have in life. Whether you do that through Referral Suite or not, that is where the money is. It always has been. It will continue to be. And I see this from a wide range of industries, and I just see what's happening nationally. So I encourage you to stay in front of them. That's going to be the key to this future market. Anyone have any additional questions here? Is there a monthly newsletter that is pre-made, send via email? Hey, Terry, that's a great question. So I'm going to go into here and I'll just show you the inside so you could see it. So I think people are pretty visual. So let me come over here and show you something.
That would be great. Thank you.
And I'll show you a couple of other things. So I need to go into mine, but this is what you'll see. I'm going to show you guys a couple other features that you might not even know you have access to, which is all part of this that's being released to you guys. So I'll cover that right here. So when I'm in the Bliss solution right here. So Referral Suite's right here. It's going to be locked. And if you decide to go ahead and do it, all you're going to need to do is unlock it. And I'm going to show you where some of these features are. And I'll show you how the video email works so that you know how it's done in the future. Now, if you would go to this screen right here, and then you would just hit subscribe now. The second you subscribe now you're become a member. Welcome to the group. You're part of the community. Now, let me open a solution that doesn't have this locked out, just so that I could show you a little bit more in depth of what's behind the solution. But the short answer is that we give you all the content. It's not so much in call it a newsletter format because it is video email. But we give you, it's the same concept for what what I think your question is. So let me pop it.
So it's only video. And I think you said that you also provide the script, but all of the email that goes out would be basically us as the user creating a video.
There's copy. So what we do is each and every month you're going to have, so I'll show you last month's. You're going to have the emails that we'll write. So we give you the subject line and all the copy and the video script. So last month's was our real estate price is falling. So we supply the video script, the email subject line, and then the copy within it. And then you're going to customize it to make it more yours if you like. A lot of people just use it straight. But that also includes customizing your video email template. So the top of this would be like your logo. This would be your broker down here, your information. And then you would pop in your video right there up top. So it's not, this is what the email will look like when it gets delivered. So it's not like, doesn't look like a newsletter per se, but you're basically given a whatever topic you want to talk about. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, it did. Thank you.
And these are always saved inside of here. In addition, for your video emails, these are also what we call transactional emails. So a lot of people will come in here and congratulations, your offer is accepted. And these are like videos that they'll store in here and then they'll use over and over again throughout the course of the transaction. So I like that a lot. I like when people use those. But for database, keep it simple. Holiday greeting card strategy is usually what I follow. And if you're using our content in here, just be consistent. Once a month is all you need. Next question. Deborah, this makes sense. Monthly newsletter. So here's what happens. You have Airline and Sea. I'll just show you social media calendar first. On a social calendar, there's 8 different short form video scripts a month. So what we give you is the subject line, the copy. You'll access the script and download it, and then you'll put it into your own words. The content is always relevant to what's going on in the world and news today. So it's a month of, like, next month's content calendar I get started on today, so it gets written by tomorrow and everything's current with world events. The other type of content you're going to get inside of here are going to be like Canva related posts. So what you'll see is we'll give you the content, we'll give you the material, but you're going to come in here and make this your own. So like this is just sort of a funny engagement meme post, but you might put your headshot in here. You might change these words here, but it's all done for you. You don't have to think about it, if that makes sense. The direct mail aspect is set it and forget it. I just saw someone that said monthly newsletter. Oh no, that was for email. No, email newsletters, you're going to put your face on it. That's what works. You do need to put your face on it for it to get the results you want. Anybody else have another question on that? Let's see, Terry, Melissa. Melissa, did I get that answer for you? Okay, I'll show you the direct mail. I think someone just asked that. On the direct mail, you guys now have access to a full direct mail click to print center. This does anything you want, from branding, from postcards to just listed, just solds, but it also is able to take on your database email or direct mail and automate it. For those of you that are interested in direct mail campaigns, these are sort of how the campaigns come out. And all that happens is that our system automates from Referral Suite or from our tech into the print center, and that just automates each and every month. So you don't have to go in there and order it. Just set it and forget it. That's how we do the direct mail. Okay, I got that. Cool. Terry says I want to be too salesy. Yep. That's usually the problem. Anybody have any other questions here? I see it's pretty small room, pretty quiet. Anything else that this makes sense? Anyone have any other comments? Okay, Carrie says yes. Cool. Okay. Who is here from Bliss? I think it was if you guys want to get this wrapped up, what I can do is leave it open for another minute or so. If you guys have more questions, I'd like to get these wrapped by like 45 minutes, or we're just about there. But go ahead and ask away. And if there's nothing else there, I guess we could get today wrapped up. I see Deborah just unmuted.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
You're good, Deborah? Awesome.
Mhm.
Lucy, Melissa, and I think Terry got her question answered.
I did. Yeah. Great. Thank you so much. Lots of great information.
Cool. Awesome. Nice to meet you, Terry.
Nice to
Okay.
meet you.
If for those of you that do come on board, the first thing you're going to want to do is schedule your onboarding call. Your onboarding call is going to be about 10 to 15 minutes, but it's just there to make sure you know where to go first. First 30 days, there is a couple homework assignments, if you will, but the most important thing is you got to have your database ready to be marketed to. And there's little steps that we help you do that and get your database into the system. So appreciate you guys' time. Let us know if you have any other questions, but I hope to see some of you in the members area and on our coaching calls.
Awesome. Have a great day, everyone.
You too, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you.